Lenzing AG, based in Austria, is one of the global leaders in sustainable cellulose fibers. Beyond conventional white fibers, Lenzing applies dope dye technology, adding color directly at the fiber stage. And once the black Ecovero fibers are formed, the journey continues. That brings us to northern Vietnam, where a modern spinning mill is fully prepared to take over the next step from Lenzing.
These Switzerland machines from Germany and Ryder machine from Switzerland here in Chile are latest state-of-the-art model in spinning technology. Some biggest differences that this vast machinery fleet here have are
automation and digital control, an integrated QC system, smart waste management, and a layout designed to keep everything flowing smoothly. And it doesn't stop there. Every rooftop here is covered with solar panels. During Vietnam's hot summer months, they can generate up to 15% of the factory's total electricity per month, helping cut energy use while keeping production running efficiently.
Ly Tex is currently at the stage of developing Ecovero yarn. They are working closely with Lenzing and have set up special production line for the making of the new material.
This is Ecovero fiber sent from Lenzing. As you can see, it has black color and the hand feel really similar to cotton. But actually, it's cleaner, less impurity, and they are very consistent.
Because black Ecovero fiber can become a source of cross-contamination for other products being manufactured at Ly and vice versa, the factory needs to thoroughly clean all equipment and run empty cycles before feeding Ecovero fiber into the machines. The Ecovero fibers are first processed through the Blowroom to remove any remaining impurities. With a purity level of 95 to 99%, Ecovero requires significantly less energy, time, and resources during this phase.
These are the unusual or foreign fiber regularly found after the blowing process in every yarn factory. Obviously, they are not Ecovero, but there is something special about them that we want to tell you.
In fact, secondary material processing is still challenging, given that they are gathered, sorted, cut, and shredded all correctly. Particles of yarn and woven material, high short fiber count, all present a major technological challenge for yarn production.
But not for these big boys. Setup like this in Chile can handle secondary material like shredded textile or even blended fiber between secondary, natural, and synthetic.
Thanks to a new cleaning mechanism, this blowroom setup at Ly can further reduce energy consumption by up to 25% throughout the process.
After blowroom, come a process called carding. In this stage, Ecovero fiber is further cleaned, opened, and aligned, forming a rope-like bundle called sliver. Sliver is an essential transitional form of fiber on this way to become yarn.
Now, let's take a look at this kind of sliver. Because Ecovero fiber is so consistent, it doesn't require combing. These slivers, after cutting, have reached its necessary stability so they can move straight to the next stage, which is drawing. Drawing is one of the most crucial stages in yarn production. This is where the sliver cross-section is rounded and precisely aligned, ensuring yarn count and all other specifications meet the exact requirement. Here is the post-drawing product. The fiber now is so ready to become yarn. As you can see, it is more aligned, stretched, and straightened in the same direction. More uniform in terms of density and variation, but it is still loose, so it's not a yarn, not yet.
And that leads us to the next stage of roving and spinning.
This is the heart of the yarn production, the stage that gives spinning its name. In a bustling factory like Ly Tex, this yarn spinning machine running non-stop to keep up with demand.
By the magic of these machines, Ecovero fibers are drafted, twisted, and winded into finished yarn. From these bigger cones up here, the yarn is fed into these roller systems. The rollers move at different speeds to gradually thin out the fiber. Then the fiber moved into twisting mechanism to give the yarn strength and cohesion. Lastly, twisted yarn is wounded into these smaller cones, then to be transferred to the next stage. One nice feature at Ly setup is that they utilize modern technology in roving process. By reducing these huge sliver rolls into smaller, more manageable roving strands, the factory can save space, reduce processing time, cut energy use by 20% compared to conventional methods, and eases the workload for operators. As for the spinning machine, thanks to an advanced setup featuring twin suction and opti-suction technologies, along with a self-cleaning compact waste chamber, Ly's spinning process is remarkably efficient. The belt system has a 60% lower contact angle, reducing friction and cutting energy use by 10% compared to traditional systems. You'll also notice the integrated air conditioning system connected to these machines, as well as to the factory's ceiling and floor.
This AC basement below is massive. It's large enough to drive a small truck through it. However, navigating down here can be quite tricky because the layout is designed like a matrix to optimize both energy efficiency and airflow performance. The factory AC system is centralized and can be controlled via this controlling panel. This setup is to control humidity, temperature, and air quality. Short fiber gathered to this system is repurposed for second-grade yarn productions, minimizing waste and maximizing material usage.
This is the final quality checkpoint before Ecovero yarn leaves Ly Tex.
The machine in this section are called auto corner. First, they take the smaller cone from the spinning machines, unwind and inspect all of them. Then, they grind everything together to create this bigger cone, which is easier to store and transport.
Ly Tex also features an in-house laboratory and a real-time resource monitoring system that tracks air, water, and electricity usage with full transparency. This centralized control room controls everything out here, helping optimize product quality, improve production efficiency, and further reduce the factory's environmental impact.
From the forest of Austria to here, we have transformed wood into Ecovero yarn, specifically zero compact yarn, and is so ready now to move on to the next stage on its journey.
To really enhance the sustainability of a material like Ecovero, we need a well-established spin house like Ly to handle it. The problem is, factories like this can produce 40 to 50 tons of yarn per day, enough for thousands of t-shirts. That kind of scale usually goes to stable, high-demand materials like cotton.
Ecovero, being a newer, lower volume material, especially in color fiber form, need to be run in dedicated and isolated setup. So, let's give Ly a big shout out for supporting the sustainable initiative. The advanced machinery and automation have truly brought out the best in this fiber.